Listen to my story. This may be our last chance.
What is up, everyone? This is Omegabalmung here with a playthrough for Final Fantasy X. So, I got this game today. Of course, it came out. Went at GameStop. I thought I had it pre-ordered. Unfortunately, I didn't. So I had to get the regular edition because if you pre-ordered it from GameStop, you would have gotten the regular edition, but they would have upgraded you to like a special edition, whatever it is. But fortunately, I swore I pre-ordered it, but fortunately I didn't. So I got the just a normal edition, and then also picked up a strategy guide for that too. Of course, I used to actually own the old regular strategy guide when it first came out. Fortunately, I lost that in the fact that I was moving around and whatnot. So I lost that and it got all torn up anyway. So, so I did get a new strategy guide. But anyways, this is Final Fantasy X HD. Let's say remastered. I'm going to control Titus here real quick, and then we have to talk to a few people here. But this is like I said, Final Fantasy X HD remaster for the PS3. I'm just gonna name him this, his regular name. I used to call him after my name most of the time, but I think once I got a little older, I kind of, just left them as, the protagonists that they were instead of changing them their name. But this game does come with 10-2 remastered also. Actually, Final Fantasy X for this one is the international version, I think so, of Final Fantasy X, which came out only in Japan. We never got the international edition, which I think what it has is a little bit more to do with the sphere grids, and then maybe more little side quests and stuff like that. But it's the same as the one from Final Fantasy X. Also has the international edition too, so and that one has more dress spheres and all that, so that's pretty cool. It's cool that we got it over here and it finally came out. You could have done a few little small things, tweaks and stuff that with the your PC SX2 you could have got the English edition subtitles and dub for that too, but people, you have to kind of look for that. So it's cool that they actually brought this out into the PS3. Now we get to play, one of my favorite games on the PS2 and probably of all time. Just because, I don't know. I just love this game so much that it's. I like the story. The characters are okay, of course. Everybody didn't really like Titus, but I thought he was okay. He was pretty cool. I love the the lore to the game and its its areas and stuff like that. I love the water. Just everything like that was for me was pretty awesome. But anyways, this is my playthrough and we're just getting started here. Of course, we're gonna get a cool little scene here where you have the broadcaster talking in the background. He's talking about Jacked, and all that stuff like that. So and then Titus here, of course, he's making his way to his Blitzball game. We're gonna take control of him real quick here. Like I said, the broadcaster guy is, talking about Jack, which is Titus' dad, father, who, was a great blitzball player, and then he, suddenly just disappeared. So, and then, it's just small little things they did with this game. They actually changed the faces of, I think, the characters. I don't know if it's going to be all the characters, or, from what I've seen, at least from the cutscene in the beginning there, what has changed is Titus' face. And Eunice's face. It's more, before there were more little, little cartoonish, which I liked. This face here is a little weird, but just because I've seen Final Fantasy, I played Final Fantasy X back then, and I did all that. They changed a few little things, but other than that, I'm okay with it. They also amped up the hair a bit to make it actually look like hair, or so close to being here. So that's pretty cool. Anyways, we get this cool cutscene here. As of course, this is Tidus getting prepared to go play some blitzball. I'm a big fan of blitzball in this game. We'll see what if in my playthrough I'll do some blitzballing, but I don't know yet. We'll see. It's cool and all. The fact that spoiler alert, you do get to recruit different blitzball players, so it's kind of like a sports game inside an RPG game. You get to go out there, throw some contracts around. Hey, you want to join my team? I'll give you, this and this and this amount of money. And then, once their contract is done, you can either let them go to free agency or you can re-sign them again for a certain amount of money. So it's got that, Madden, NBA kind of deal that, I love so much. Just that's all I like to do in Madden and NBA. I like to go out there, draft people, sign people for free agency. This is, the coolest part of Blitzball was that part. And then, actually playing the game was okay. I mean, once you got strong enough, you pretty much ruled everybody. If you could go out there and grab some of the best, players, some of the, Tidus's, jack shot, which is pretty awesome. That's the really main focus point of, Blitzball is actually to make the game easier is to go out there and get the jack shot, which if I failed later on, I will do it again. I will go back and retry it until I can get the jack shot, which is the reason why I play Blitzball. But anyways, you get this cool cutscene here of them, playing through Blitzball. We really don't know what's going on with Blitzball here. All we know is they're in this circular water sphere and they're doing cool flips and kicking balls and oh no, what is that attacking us? So and it's pretty cool. This is really, like everybody said, this is the first time you've seen voiceovers in Final Fantasy. 7, 8, 9 really didn't have any, so this is pretty cool. Having the first entry to the series that has voice acting, and as a lot of people say, it's a little weird. Mostly when you get to a scene that everybody's talked about. I certainly don't have a problem with that scene, but once I get to that, I'll talk about more about it. But anyways, we're going to get to control Tidus here real quick here, because something has attacked the Colosseum, and now everything is in ruins. And Tidus is going to do his cool little flip shot there, and then somehow falls and lives through it, and he falls pretty high up and lives through it. So there we go. There is one of our other characters called Arn. He is probably the coolest character in the game, just because he has some cool samurai swords, and he doesn't talk much. He just sits there and like, yeah, let's get this thing done. He's not Kimari silent, but he kind of just throws in these one-liners, not one-liners, but these little quick jabs at people, and that's pretty much it. And then he also, like I said, samurai sword. What, you can't do much wrong with samurai swords. So, anyways, we got some cool more cutscenes here. I think I have to turn on the subtitles for when you're in the game. Oh, never mind. Oh, I swear.
Don't cry.
Either I'm not getting subtitles or because I have my headphones on silent, so I don't hear them talk. Because it's kind of hard to talk and then have them talk. That's just a little hard when you at the same time kind of want to listen to it, and then I'll just be quiet for a second. Be like, okay, now we go. So I have my headphones down, so I can't hear much. I'm just reading subtitles. We're going to get a control Tidus here. We're going to get introduced into the battle system real quick here. We're going to kill some pretty cool enemies here. I really do enjoy the battle system. This game is probably one of the better battle systems you can find, in the Final Fantasy. Oh, he just looks weird. The Final Fantasy, games. This is probably one of my favorite battle systems. Just because you'll see in a bit here, which I could go through, and then we can talk about that and this and that and that. So we're just going to get a, like I said, introduction to these the monster that attacked us. His name is Sin. Of course, he's going to mess everything up. And now we're going to actually get to to show off the battle system, and with some cool cutscenes of Sin's little minions that he shoots out at you. So we gotta go through and kill them all, or yeah, kill them all, I should say. We don't knock anybody out in this game. This is not DC Universe. We don't knock anybody out. We kill them. Yeah, Titus, fight them with your hands. That'd be cool if there's a brawler. Was there a brawler in this game? I don't remember. I think Riku is the closest one, but I think she has daggers though. But that'd be cool if they put a monk type character in here who just uses their fist. That would have been awesome. Anyways, we're going to have the battle system here. And like I said, Auron's stance is pretty awesome. I like Tisa's stance too. His battle stance. But Auron's is pretty badass. Because he has that big old samurai sword and he just swings it down. Okay, so we're going to get introduced to the battle system here. We're just going to go... It's just pretty much... turn-based, and then you see on the right hand there, we're going to see a, when we're going to attack and when the monsters attack. So, that's pretty cool. It's showing them, whose turn is it. So you can kind of plan out your, if, you see this monster's going to attack 2 or 3 times. Well, you might want to do something before that, before he attacks you 2 or 3 times, and we'll see if they're strong. So, that's what I like about the system here. Then we could switch between different characters, or we could actually tag each other too. But we could go switch between back and the front here. My dogs are barking, of course. They always bark when people walk by the house. But anyways, we're gonna go through the system. We're gonna just pretty much mow down through all the monsters here. So then we get some more cutscenes. In the beginning here, the cutscenes are pretty long, just because they have to tell you a story and then get you into the game and all that. So we're just going to do a little bit more fighting here. And then let's see, what do we have here? Oh yes, it's like a semi-boss fight here, I think so. So we're gonna, it's gonna hit us with Demi. This, what it does is halves our HP, so we're gonna have to watch out for this. We're gonna get here we go. Yep, here we go. We're gonna have a showcase of our overdrives. Overdrives are pretty much limit breaks, and you have to hit left here. Go to Bushido. This is Auron's overdrive, and we're gonna. I think his button inputs here. Oh yeah, there we go. And that's pretty cool. It's kind of akin to if you guys played Final Fantasy VI. I don't remember his name, but his limit breaks were pretty much like that, where you have to put buttons in. Input buttons in, and then it does your limit break. In Final Fantasy VIII was the same thing with what's his name? Oh man, I don't remember his name, but he was able to his limit breaks were the same thing, where you chain up different button inputs. You don't have to heal yourself here, because all it really does is halves your HP. So just do your damage. Oh, I forgot to do Titus's overdrive here. Once he comes back around, I'll bust that out. But you're not to worry too much about HP, because there we go. Swordplay, spiral cut. So his is a little different. I think his is the one where you have to press it in the right button. Oh, there we go. I'm not as good as I used to be. I used to be able to be boom, 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 but now it's hard for me to keep track with a lot of that. I'm older now. I'm older. How old was I when I had this game? The first game. I was like in middle school, I think so. Now I'm 26, so. And then we should be almost done here. Yep, this should be it. We killed him. I remember the first time I played this, I was in middle school. And it was pretty tough. I remember healing myself and all that. So, and wasting potions. Later on, you get some. You don't have to waste any potions this part. I remember wasting potions. And then we got our first little save points here. Save points. Pretty sure save points heals you. I'm just checking real quick. If it don't, then I will probably have to use potions. But I'm pretty sure they do heal you. We're gonna check this out real quick after we save it. Do we get to go to menus yet? No. No, we don't get menus yet. Oh, never mind. We'll see. We'll see in the battle here. We are down. I'm about to die, and I do get killed. Yeah, that would suck. So we're gonna get a cutscene here, and then he's gonna look. You know, we're gonna get a last little battle until we can actually get to the next area, which I will probably end in the next area because you know I just kind of want to go through the beginning part here, and then we'll you know pick up from next. Yeah, we'll pick up next time from where I left off. So we're gonna have a lot of enemies here to fight, and then there's a little something you have to do to kind of battle that out. So we're going to try to take care as much as we can here. They're going to kind of hit you pretty hard. There we go. And then like I said, you don't really have to. You can't win this one here because, but you do want to hit those guys there. If you get, let's see, there we go. Because they do hit a lot with their when their wing starts flickering. They're going to hit you with a special attack. So you want to actually get rid of them as quickly as possible because the next turn they're gonna throw this, you know, they're gonna shoot these beams out of their wings, and they're gonna hit a lot. Because you saw when the other one, the first whatever these sin spawn hits you, it's like 30. But if they hit you with that, I'm thinking like 100 something. Arna could take it, but Tidus is a little weak as of right now. So which one is this guy's wings flickering? You know, kill that guy. And I think we might just... Oh, there we go. Then we have to attack this thing here. This will let us... I think we could probably just get away with just attacking that. Because it should only take a few hits before it falls down. But this will advance us into the next cutscene. Like I said, this is... You know, Final Fantasy... I love Final Fantasy because the fact that they have a lot of cutscenes. But at the same time... now, you know, you kind of just want to play the game. Mostly in a playthrough like this. You kind of just want to play the game. We're going to be hit with a lot of cutscenes. Final Fantasy, of course, is, you know, the cutscene, you know, master. You know, they every game they have has cutscenes and all that. That's the reason why people love it. That's the reason why people hate them. But I certainly love it. But just not for playthroughs. If I'm playing by myself, I like to be in awe with the graphics, with the cool cutscenes and stuff like that. But for playthroughs, yeah, that sucks. Because all you have to do is watch, and then you know, we'll have to find something to talk about. And I'm just kind of rambling on as I am now. So, no, Tidus, jump, use them hops. You play sports, hops, please. But this is it here for this part here. Then we're gonna see what Auron does to Tidus. It's gonna send him somewhere else. And you know, back in the days when this first came out, loved the the CG work of this game. You know, of course, 8 had the better. 8 was actually the one that started that stuff, and you know, more of human-like characters. Other than, you know, 7 had, you know, the weird-looking characters during the cutscenes. 9 had, you know, pretty much what you see on your characters. That's what they look like in the cutscenes. And 8 and 10, they look kind of different because, you know, I don't know why, but that just happens. So, and then we get sent off to someplace else. No. And then we're hitting the 20-minute mark, so we'll probably try to find a save point up in this next area that we're heading off to, and you know, call it a day. So we're going to get a little bit of cutscenes and talking before we actually get to the next save point. I think we do. Then Tidus is talking to his old man, of course. We actually have to go down here. And then we're going to see someone. Which way do we go again? Oh yeah, this way. This way. Here we go. There we go. There is Jacked, or so.
I thought about a lot of things.
I just can't get. I don't know. I'm just not.
Where I
I'm not a big fan of his. The change his face. I'm not a big fan of the new face they implemented on him. I kind of like the old one. I've seen pictures of people put side by side from the old Final Fantasy X to this one. But I do enjoy the older one. I don't know why, but that's just me. I guess if you never played this game before, you wouldn't really even care about it because you're like, hey, it's just a game. I never played this in the back then, so I have nothing to say about it. But like I said, I played this game before, and I'm not liking the new face. I don't know why. Don't know why. But we're gonna wake up in this new area that Oren has sent us in. Get up to this, and at times it looks okay, I guess. At times, looks almost dull-like at times, but at times it looks pretty decent. How is he just gonna drop us off here? Come on, Oren. Why do you gotta do that to me? Why do you gotta do that to Tidus? That's not cool. Okay, so we should be able to control our character now. Here we go. We got our map, and it did pinpoint to where we are. We're supposed to go. If you wanted to, there are like treasures around here somewhere. Let's see if I can find a few. I know there's a save point around here somewhere, but I kind of want to get to a save point first and put a save down, and then the next video we'll go treasure hunting here, or maybe I'll do some video effects where I'll find treasures and then just cut it to to the next part that we have to talk about, that we have to go to. So let's go up here. Ooh, an Elbed sphere. Loading data. Oh yeah. These Elbed spheres. As you play through all in the game, you actually get a save point. You get these Elbed dictionaries that you can these Elbed spheres are kind of placed throughout the whole game, and then you kind of at first you don't really get to know know anything about them. They just kind of come out as weird letters, and you're like, what the heck is going on? Because the Elbed speak a different language, and so as you go on through the game, you find more and more dictionaries, and then you'll find out what these spheres are saying, and that's pretty cool. I like that. Is there save points here? I remember there's a save point somewhere, but there's more Elbed spheres. There's something we can't really do anything about yet. Anyways, let's go. I found my first potion, so that's pretty cool. Oh, there we go. Items. And we'll go through that later on as when we actually have to use it. I don't think I have anything to use right now anyway, so we're going to go through here. And I think there should be a save point up ahead. I'm pretty sure there was one. Because this episode is getting a little, or this playthrough 1 is getting a little longer than I thought it would be. But there we go. Awesome. Save sphere. Oh, I don't want to save a new one. And that's pretty cool how they, instead of it being the first one there, because sometimes you want to make different files, and then you'll erase over your old one, and you would probably be crying like I do at times when that happens. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this first playthrough for Final Fantasy X HD collection, or whatever you want to call it, for the PS3. I'll be doing more, playthroughs as we keep going through. So, anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. As usual, hit me up on PlayStation Network. My PSN ID is Omegabalmung, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to like my videos if you guys like them, and don't forget to leave any comments or questions you have in the comment section. But anyways, this is Omegabalmung, and I'll see everybody next time.